And I'm here with Amr Higgy. He is a real estate investor and a real estate professional. Been in the industry a long time, I know. Amr, I know you're here today to give some great information to the people out there wondering what's going on. But what's your background? How many years you've been in the industry, and what kind of assets do you hold in real estate so people understand that you are that real estate professional and investor that they've been hearing about and watching clean up in the market today? But what's your background?
Yeah, thanks, Mark. I've been in real estate now for over 8 years. I own over $1 million in real estate assets.
And now, most people want to know, Amr, they hear all kinds of things in the news. What's happening in real estate today? What's going on?
Mark, there's lots of people right now that are hurting. They lost their T-shirt, they lost their pants. They're licking their wounds. It is a disaster. I mean, if you talk to your neighbors, you talk to your family members, it is the same story. So let me tell you, April was another record-breaking foreclosure filing month in the history of the United States. There were over 243,000 homes that received filing notices for foreclosures. So it is bad, Mark. And when I hear this, this is not only a story about people's homes, it's about their money, it strikes their families, it strikes their marriages, and it's about their education, basically. So it's kind of a sad story, right. and it's devastating. And I'm going to share with you also that this nearly happened to me a few years back. So that's pretty much what's happening today in the real estate market.
We're standing in front of some homes here. I know they've been built now for over a year, almost going on 2 years now. Doesn't look like they're moving. I mean, is that happening in a lot of areas in the United States today?
Mark, all over the United States that this is happening. There's lots of homes, as you see behind us. There's at least maybe 50 homes, brand new, beautiful, paint and, marble countertops, all the amenities that you want, but they're just still sitting on the market.
Wow.
So it's the same story. People are paralyzed. They're sitting on the sidelines. They don't want to get into the market. They don't know what to do. And it's sad because right now for those 5% of the people that are smart, there are opportunities out there that are amazing. So that's just kind of a summary.
Okay, no, that's excellent. So tell me, it sounds like the typical investor, the average investor is sitting on the sidelines, but the 5%, like, the big dogs, they're going out and this is where they're making their money. Is that true?
That's correct. That's correct, Mark. There's lots of investors today, the 5% that we say, which we sometimes call the big boys of the market. Let's talk about the billionaires. Who are the billionaires that we know? Warren Buffett. He mentioned this is the time to get greedy. So when people are hurting, there's lots of blood on the street, lots of people are running away from real estate, this is the time to see what opportunities are there, because that usually creates amazing opportunities. The next big boy that we all know is Donald Trump, and he says it's the best time to buy real estate within the last 23 years. This is the time to do it. If we look at the local medias, the CNBC says, again, the credit crisis is almost over. If we look at Wall Street, they said we're near the bottom of the credit crisis. So yeah, for 5% of the people, this is an amazing time to be looking at real estate as an investment. There's different strategies out there, but our strategy is, again, it's low risk, it generates immediate cash flow, it's minimum out of pocket, and you're building instant equity. So when you're doing other types of real estate investing, you got to look at what strategy works best for you. And you don't want to be in there working with a wrench under the sink to rehab a home or changing a hardwood floor because you got a great deal on a foreclosure. You want to, again, look at your strategy and look for low risk properties that generate immediate income, that are minimum out of pocket, and give you instant equity.
All right, Amr. Well, you know what? You've given us some great information today. It looks like there is a limited window of opportunity for investors. Who knows how long it could go, 6 months, a year, who knows? But what could somebody do today to take action, but more than that, educated action, so they're not just going out there like people have been and just kind of shotgunning it? How can they do it with some intelligence?
Well, Mark, you got to find a group of people that you can team up with, that you can trust, and that you are looking at what was the number one mistake that most of these people made. It was actually they over-leveraged themselves. They put way too much risk on the table. So if you go ahead and go to the bottom of this page, put your name, your email address, and your telephone number, we'll go ahead and send you a free report that details the 5 most costly mistakes when buying real estate in today's market. And I'm telling you today, this has saved people thousands of dollars when they invest in real estate. 5 simple mistakes that are always made that cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. It's a free report. Go to the bottom of the page, put your name, your email address, and your telephone number,